Why are we going to be late going on TV?
Greg has a problem with kids shooting each other with BB guns at his house, and it kind of tied him up. He hasn't made it to the station yet.
All right. Should Frank run up there and get it going?
What's that?
Should Frank run up there and get it going until Greg gets there?
I don't know. I think we'll go ahead and start, so.
Okay.
And then I'll get
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Pearl Pirate Basketball here on the Pirate Media Network. We're live in Brandon, Mississippi at Brandon High School, where tonight the Lady Pirates and Pirates will take on the Lady Bulldogs and Bulldogs in hoops action. I'm Darryl Palmer, DP, your play-by-play voice of Pearl Pirate Athletics. Sitting to my right tonight, our fill-in basketball director, Roy Harper. Up in the stands behind us on the camera, as always, Carol Davis. And back at the studio will be Greg Cuspid. We're glad you're joining us tonight for Pearl Pirate Basketball. The Brandon Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs, come into the game with a record of 19-4. They're 3-1 in their league play. They're 5-0 at home on the season, 7-2 on the road, 7-2 at neutral sites. So the Lady Pirates will have their work cut out for them as they take on a very good Brandon Bulldog team. Now for the Lady Pirates, so they're coming off probably one of the biggest games of the season, if you will, this year. This past Tuesday night, the Bulldogs got a big region victory over the Macomb Lady Tigers, and it was, if you will, a must-win game for the Lady Pirates, a game that to have any chance of not being the number 4 seed in the playoffs, a game they had to win, and it was a game that the Lady Pirates dominated from the outset, played all 4 quarters, with an exception of about the first half of the fourth quarter, if you will. It was a little bit lax, but they were able to pull it together, hold on, maintain the big lead that they put together in the game, and defeat the Macomb Lady Tigers at home this past Tuesday night by a score of 53-41. Tonight, they'll see if they can capitalize on that, see if they can get some momentum going as we move towards the end of the season and a district tournament run. Last year, of course, the Lady Pirates won the district tournament at Brookhaven. This year, it's a little bit different team under a new coach, a lot of inexperience, a lot of young girls getting a lot of playing time. But they'll look to try to make a difference tonight, try to move forward with this, and beat a very good Brandon Bulldog team. This will be the first time these two teams have played. The boys played the Brandon Bulldogs back in the Rankin County tournament and got beat pretty handily by them. We'll talk about that as we get ready for the boys game. The girls have not played Brandon this year. This will be their first meeting. Again, a very good Lady Brandon Bulldog team coming into the game with a record of 19-4. The Brandon Bulldogs coached by Stephanie Murphy, and of course the Pearl Pirates coached by head coach Lacey Kennedy. We're about a minute and a half away from the opening tip-off. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll be giving you some more information about the game and get ready for the tip. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Pirate Media Network.
Pearl Stamp and Sign is now Sign Mart. Our name has changed, but not our great service. For over 20 years, we have been your #1 hometown retailer in custom stamps, signage, and marketing products. Now we are growing and want to take you with us. Whether you have an event, starting a new business, or wish to expand your existing business, Sign Mart is committed to helping you meet your design and marketing needs. Come see the friendly staff at Sign Mart on Pearson Road in Pearl and make your mark in the business world.
Harvey's Fish Hut is located on the corner of Airport Road and Old Whitfield Road in Pearl, Mississippi. Harvey's prides itself on having the best fried catfish in the metro area, as well as tasty pan trout. Harvey's Fish Hut only serves quality Mississippi farm-raised catfish. Dine-in or carry-out, Harvey's Fish Hut is always served hot and fresh, open Monday through Saturday for both lunch and dinner. So stop by and see Willie Harvey at Harvey's Fish Hut on the corner of Airport Road and Old Whitfield Road, or call to place your order at 601-939-6262. 601-939-6262.
Welcome back to Brandon High School, Pearl Pirate Athletics. We're now going to go to the public address announcer for the Brandon Bulldogs for the starting lineups for tonight's game.
Welcome tonight. We want to take this time to do our warm-up lineups for the visiting Pearl Lady Pirates. Pirates are coached by Coach Lacey Kennedy. At guard, number 3, Sambriana Brumfield. At guard, number 12, Kaylin Kirsch. At forward, number 32, Jalinda McClinton. At forward, number 35, Adriana Horn. At power forward, number 45, Leandria McIntyre. And now, for your Brandon High School Lady Bulldogs. At guard, a senior, number 15, Pinky Kelly. At guard, number 3, OC, Olivia Countess. At guard, number 25, Coco Hobson. At forward, number 12, T. Hall. And at forward, number 31, Lauren Brooks.
That's the starting lineups brought to you by the public address announcer here at Brandon High School. The teams are huddling now, getting ready for their final preparation and ready for the tip-off of tonight's game. The Lady Pirates will be to our left wearing their Road Navy uniforms with the old gold numerals with the white trim. And the Lady Bulldogs to our right will be going from right to left as we begin the first half of play. They'll be wearing their home white uniforms with the red trim, the black numerals with the red trim around the numerals. And Coach Kennedy and Coach Murphy getting their respective teams ready, last-minute instructions, and we're just moments away from the opening tip. We're glad you're joining us tonight for Pearl High School Athletics live here on the Pirate Media Network, whether you're watching on PMB TV, Comcast Cable Channel 18, listening on the radio at 104.5 FM The Pirate, or on the internet at www.pearlbroadcasting.com. Down at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, you simply click on that PlayOn link. And we're ready to get underway. Whoops, not quite. And now we're ready to go, and the Lady Pirates will control the opening tip. And it'll go to Shea Brumfield. Sambriana runs the point. Left side it goes to Adriana. And back out to Shea. Brandon starting out in a looks to be a 2-3 zone. And tipped away and out of bounds. Last touch by the Bulldogs. It'll be Lady Pirate ball. Last week, Tuesday night in that game for the Lady Pirates. Kept trying to work it inside, back and forth, get a little inside game to Jada McClinton. She was the big scorer in the ball game. Inbounds, deflected and taken away. Turnover by the Lady Pirates, and here come the Lady Bulldogs with their first offensive possession. Running the point will be number 15, Keandria Kelly. They called her Pinky in the starting lineups. Olivia Countess, bounce pass, good round pass, and out of bounds off the Lady Bulldogs. Each team with a turnover to begin the game. 7:21 to go in the first. We're just underway. No score in the contest. The Lady Pirates now with the ball. Sambriana Brumfield inside to Lely. Out goes to Kaylin. Thought about the three, decided not to. Shea gets it back to her. She'll take the three from the right wing. Off the mark. And rebounded by Adriana and saved. And the Pirates will get another opportunity. Shea resets the offense. Right side to Kaylin. Has it tipped away. Controlled, though, by the Lady Pirates. Lely to Jada under the basket. Shots up. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Inside, knocked away and stolen away by the Lady Pirates. They'll come back the other way. Still no score. 6.5 to go in the first. Shea has her pass deflected, and the Lady Bulldogs will come up with the second turnover from the Lady Pirates. Quickly ahead goes the Lady Bulldogs. Coco Hobson tries to go baseline. Has it blocked. It's tipped away. But the Lady Bulldogs recover the ball and score the basket by Lauren Brooks. And the Lady Bulldogs take the first lead 2-0 with 6:10 to go in the first. Tipped away and out of bounds. It'll still be Lady Pirate ball as Keandria Kelly got the tip. Alexandra Young will check into the ball game for the Lady Pirates. So now Kaylin will move to the point. What they've got to watch for to get that pass there into Lely. They may have to look for the bounce pass inside. Another steal by the Lady Bulldogs. Pirates have turned it over 3 times going the other way, and we've got a whistle and a foul called against the Pirates. Fouls called against Adriana Horn, her first team foul. And that will put at the free throw line Olivia Countess to shoot. Said she was in the act of shooting, so she'll get 2 shots. She makes the first free throw. I don't have any stats for the Lady Bulldogs, so I'm unable to give you shooting stats, free throw stats like I like to do normally. Both free throws are good, so for the matter of this game, she's 100%. 4-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs, 4-0, 5:48 to go in the first. Alex Young tries to go baseline, loses the dribble, ball's tipped away and out of bounds, and the Lady Pirates will maintain possession. Alex will inbound it. A lot of contact underneath. Does get it into Jada. Her shot's up and good. Pirates get on the board with 5:35 to go in the first. 4-2. Lady Bulldogs in the lead, and they have the ball. Kelly pulls up from the free throw line. Jumper short, no good. Rebounded, put back up and in by Hall. And the Bulldogs retake a 4-point lead with 5:20 to go. A little high for Adriana, but she'll chase it down. And stolen away, another turnover by the Pirates. That's 4 here in the first quarter. Quickly up the court goes the Bulldogs, and Pinky Kelly, as they call her, scores the basket, and it's a 6-point Lady Bulldog lead. Pass tipped away, almost stolen, and it will be a turnover as Kaylin tried to get it back. She stepped on the sideline, out of bounds. 8-2. Lady Pirates trail the Lady Bulldogs of Brandon. 4:56 to go in the first. Inbound to number 3, Olivia Countess. She'll bring it up the court, give it to Keandria Kelly. She's going to drive, got a wide open lane to the hole, can't get it to go. Rebound taken down by Adriana. Kaylin Kirsch goes all the way to the baseline, takes the shot, can't get it to go. Rebound taken down by the Lady Bulldogs, long up the court, too far, and it's going to be saved, but the Pirates will get it. 4:20 to go in the first. 8-2, Lady Bulldogs in the lead. Kaylin Kirsch being guarded out high. Tidra in the game, has it tipped away and off of Alex Young and out of bounds. Another turnover for the Pirates. They only had 19 in the game Tuesday night. That was a season low in that victory against Macomb. Tonight they have 6 now here in the first quarter, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter. Coco Hobson will dribble the ball up the court. As she crosses the timeline, leaves it for Keandria Kelly. Back to Hobson. Looking inside, pass wasn't there, so she keeps it. Good defense being played by the Pirates, man-to-man right now. And Kelly gets the Hall gets the baseline, shots up in the paint, no good. Rebounds controlled by Alex Young. And we've got a foul called against Titiana Hall, her first team foul. Pearl will inbound on the far side. I want to give a shout out to Frank Hutton, our executive producer. The head, if you will, of this Pearl Municipal Broadcasting is at home sick tonight, unable to make the road trip. Tidra gets it in and lays it in off the glass. And the Pirates get another basket. It's 8-4, 3:25 to go. First quarter of play. But Frank, a little under the weather this week, went to the doctor. You got a traveling violation, a turnover by the Bulldogs. But called to the bench, got Roy Harper to come out here tonight, fill in the spot. Glad to have Roy with us. Of course, Roy's our regular director during football season. I don't get him in my ear tonight, but I got him at my right hand, so he can just hit me when he wants me to talk. Normally there's a turnover again by the Lady Pirates. And the Lady Bulldogs going the other way. Hard shots up and a block against the Lady Pirates. And Kaylin Kirsch, I think, is going to be whistled for the foul. Tried to get there and get the position to draw the charge, but unable to get her feet planted prior to the shot. So that will send Hall to the free throw line. She misses the first free throw. But we use our full production unit, full trailer. Roy's in the trailer and calling the shots over a microphone and in my ear. But with our little bit smaller scale for basketball, he just comes out and sits beside me on the road trips. Home games are back in the studios at Pearl High School. Roy will be back as we'll bring our trailer back out and go to work with it for baseball season. Three-pointer for Kaylin Kirsch, good. Pirates cut it to a 2-point game. Pass too high over the head for the Brandon Bulldogs. Another turnover. 5 for them here in the first quarter. And with 2:41 to go in the first, Pirates have a chance to tie it up, but a timeout's called. 30-second timeout taken by the Bulldogs. Back in 30 on the Pirate Media Network.
Serving Mississippi since 1967, Mississippi Bonding Company is prepared to help in your time of need. Our agents are the quickest, most efficient, and most educated bail bonds agents in the area. We use state-of-the-art computer equipment and services to process all applications, credit cards, and deliver the necessary documents to get your friends and family released as quickly as possible. All jails, all courts, statewide and nationwide service, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. In trouble? Call Mississippi Bonding Company right now and let our professional agents help.
Welcome back to Pearl Pirate basketball. 2:41 to go in the first. Pirates trail the Bulldogs 9-7. They've trailed by as many as 6, but with an opportunity here with the ball to tie the game for the first time since it was 0-0. Sambriana Brumfield back in the game, crosses midcourt. Right side to Kaylin. Back out to Shea. Left side it goes to Adriana, trying to work around and find the shot. Sambriana penetrates off the glass, no good, gets her own rebound. And we'll bring it back out and reset it. Right side to Kaylin, inside pass to Jada. And they lose control. Tidra does scramble for it on the floor. And I think a jump ball. Let's see what the call is. It is a jump ball and a possession error going the way of the Lady Bulldogs. So they'll have the ball. 2:09 to go. They lead by 2. Lily McIntyre checks back in as Tidra Jenkins sits down. Now Countess brings it up. She'll leave it for Tiffany Moore, who's checked into the game. Looks like she's going to work the point now for the Lady Bulldogs. Now Countess on the dribble. Gives it up to Ashley Brown. Now between the circles, Coco Hobson round at the free throw line. Three-point attempt from the top of the key is good by Tiffany Moore. Puts it back to a 5-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Pirates had a chance to tie it, but turnovers and now loose on the floor. Jump ball. This one will go the way of the Pirates. Minute 29 to go in the first. 12-7. Bulldogs lead. Tidra will check back in. Pirates trying to get it in. It's tipped away. Battle for it, and got a foul going to be called. Who's it on? It's called against Brandon, number 13, Ashley Brown. Her first, second team foul. It'll be Pirates ball under the basket. Shea will inbound, tipped away and out of bounds off the Lady Bulldogs. Trying to get it to Kaylin Kirsch, but deflected by Ashley Brown out of bounds. It'll still be Pirate ball. Right in front of the Lady Bulldog bench. This time to get it in out high to Tidra. And they'll get it to Shea, let her set it up out front between the circles. She'll back out to the timeline. Trying to get the offense set that she wants. Kaylin looked at the three. It wasn't there. They'll set it back up with Shea. Again, bounce pass to Kaylin. Back to Shea. Left side to Adriana. Penetrates into the paint. Across the front. No good. Rebounded by the Lady Bulldogs. They'll push it up the court. Shots up, no good. Rebounded by the Pirates. 50 seconds to go. It's a 5-point Bulldog lead. Now Sambriana sets it. Adriana looks inside, penetrates, has it deflected, and the Bulldogs will come away with a turnover. And a traveling violation as the Bulldogs turn it right back over. That's 6 for the Bulldogs. To 9 for the Pirates here in the first quarter. 34.6 on the clock. Pirates with the ball. Shea takes her time walking it up the court. Now gets the offense in motion. Cross court to Kaylin. She'll take the three off the glass. Good. 6 in the quarter for Kaylin. It's 12-10 with 10 seconds to go. 8 seconds, 6 seconds, loose. Ball's deflected, out of bounds. Lady Pirate ball, 3.6 on the clock. 12-10, Lady Bulldogs in the lead. Shea will bring it up. As the pass deflected, stolen by the Lady Bulldogs. Clock runs out, and that'll end the first quarter. Bulldogs 12, Pirates 10, back in 60 seconds on the Pirate Media Network.
It was once called East Jackson, but the city of Pearl's been coming into its own ever since then. The folks at the Pearl Chamber of Commerce are proud of their city and want to give you just a few facts to consider. For instance, its commitment to excellence in education with Pearl's public schools and the Rankin branch of Hines Community College. It's a community whose people are grounded in faith and family. Consider Pearl's political contributions. Ray Rogers and Dean Kirby in the state legislature, and U.S. Congressman Greg Harper's district headquarters in his hometown of Pearl. It's become a handsome east entrance to the metro area on I-20 with shopping places like Bass Pro and the new Sam's Club, and Trustmark Park, home of the Mississippi Braves. The State Fire Academy is in Pearl, and so is the state headquarters of MEMA and other government agencies. The newly elected slate of city officials is excited about Pearl and making it an even better place. It's come a long way from being just a quaint little neighborhood east of Jackson. The city of Pearl, a city creating its own future.
Hometown Spotlight is sponsored by the Pearl Chamber of Commerce.
Welcome back to Pearl Pirate basketball. Going to quarter number 2, Pirates trail in the Bulldogs of Brandon 12-10. They trailed by as many as 6 in that quarter. They were able to battle back and had 2 opportunities to tie it. The last one at the end of the quarter and had a turnover. The other one, also a turnover, prevented the opportunity to tie. Bulldogs open the quarter with the ball, and we've got a attempted shot blocked but foul by Tidra Jenkins. It is a foul by Tidra, her first, third team foul. Going to the free throw line will be number 31, Lauren Brooks. She'll be shooting 2. First free throw attempt is good. Second free throw attempt. Is good as well. Hits them 2 for 2. Brandon as a team is now 5 of 6 from the free throw line tonight. Now Shea Brumfield brings the ball up the court. Kaylin Kirsch dribbles left side, whistle and a foul. And it's whistled against Tidra for a moving screen violation. Her second personal, 4th team foul. It'll be Brandon Ball in front of their bench. Lady Bulldogs working it around, trying to find a shot just inside the free throw line. Jumper's good by Coco Hobson. And it's back to a 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. Matching their largest lead. Kaylin hits a 3. Gets on the board in the second quarter for the Pirates. 3 threes for Kaylin tonight. 3 of 4 from outside the arc. Inside pass deflected and a steal by the Lady Pirates as the Bulldogs will turn it over. I'll apologize in advance if you hear me sniff every now and then. I got a bit of a cold I'm battling. Sinus congestion is really all it is. I feel fine. It's just a little bit of sinus congestion. I'll try not to do it on the air, but sometimes I forget. Sambriana penetrates, loses the handle, and the Bulldogs come up with it and complete the steal and go the other way with it. Left-handed off the glass, score the basket for Coco Hobson. 6.5 to go. It's a 5-point lead. Kaylin penetrates. Can't get the shot to go. Rebound taken down by the Bulldogs, and they're going to push it up the court in a hurry. Countess goes baseline. Shot no good. Rebound. Still a battle. Bulldogs come away with it, and a foul's going to be called. Foul's called against Sambriana Brumfield. That's her first personal. 5th team foul. And that will send to the free throw line Titiana Hall. She makes the first free throw. This Bulldog team doing a good job of shooting free throws right now. Again, that's 6 of 7 with 1 more to come from T. Hall, as they called her. 16 to go in the half. Second free throw, no good. Tidra Jenkins comes down with a rebound. The Pirates will get possession. Sambriana looks over at Coach Kennedy. Picks up the play that she wants. Alex Young out top of the key, dribbles baseline, and another offensive foul called against Tidra Jenkins. That's 3 on Tidra. And that's 16 fouls against the Pirates. Kiana Stacks gets ready to check in at the next dead ball. Probably for Tidra with those 3 personals here in the first half. Inside look over top of Tidra. She's got to be a little bit careful. Rebound put back, no good. Rebound put back, this one is good. Lauren Brooks had 2 chances, couldn't get them to go. And timeout taken by Coach Kennedy. So we'll take a timeout. Back in 30 seconds on the Pirate Media Network.
It's easy to have concerns about your cooling and heating system in the middle of summer, especially when you live in the Deep South. My friends at Hermetic Rush Services recommend you let them take away these worries when you call Hermetic Rush Services at 601-932-7874 for all your residential and commercial cooling and heating needs. You'll feel smarter from the shoulders up and a whole lot more comfortable head to toe. Hermetic Rush Services, where Rush is our middle name. Call them today, 601-932-7874.
Serving Mississippi since 1967, Mississippi Bonding Company is prepared to help in your time of need. Our agents are the quickest, most efficient, and most educated bail bonds agents in the area. We use state-of-the-art computer equipment and services to process all applications, credit cards, and deliver the necessary documents to get your friends and family released as quickly as possible. All jails, all courts, statewide and nationwide service, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. In trouble? Call Mississippi Bonding Company right now and let our professional agents help.
Welcome back to Pearl Pirate basketball. As soon as I called for a 30, realized that Coach Kennedy had called for a full timeout. We took the full 60. But you figured that out when we didn't come back at 30 because you're smart listeners and viewers out there. Pirates have the ball trailing by 8. 5.5 to go in the half. Sambriana on the dribble, goes all the way to the baseline, pulls it up, dishes to Kiki. She looks out high to Kaylin. Pirates all packed in on the right side. That's where the defense was, so there was no place to go. Now Sambriana to Kaylin, top of the key. Penetrates, running one-hander, won't go, but she'll draw the foul. Foul's called against number 15, Keandria Kelly, her first, third team foul. And that's going to send Kaylin Kirsch to the free throw line to shoot a pair. On the season, Kaylin is a 60% free throw shooter, 40 of 67. She makes the first one. Sambriana, the only free throw shooter better than Kaylin on the season. She's shooting at a 91% clip. She's only been there 23 times, but made 21 of those 23. Kaylin misses the second one, and the Bulldogs come down with a rebound. The other end, shots up, score the basket. Nope, she traveled prior to the shot, and the Bulldogs will turn it over. And substitution coming in. Olivia Countess will check back into the game for Lauren Brooks. 5:04 to go in the half, 21-14, a 7-point Lady Bulldog lead. Sambriana goes to the left, into the corner. Kiki back cross-court pass, and telegraphed that one all the way to the Bulldogs. Shot's going to be up, blocking foul, score the basket. Kelly scores it, and will get the and one. Foul's called against Alex Young, her first, 7th team foul. Telegraphed that pass, did the Lady Pirates. And now Pinky Kelly at the free throw line to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way. And no good. And Pirates chase down the rebound. Of course, when I say the old-fashioned way, some of you listening are old enough to remember, like I am, when there wasn't a three-point line. If you got a three-point play, it's because you made the free throw after making the two. Sambriana gets her shot blocked, but she gets it back and gets another chance. Inside, good look to Adriana. She has it blocked out of bounds. It'll still be Lady Pirate ball, but Adriana got a shock on that one. She thought she had it. I'm not sure, but I think it was Coco Hobson that got that block. Pirates got to hurry up and get it in. It's going to be a 5-second violation just in time. Lely gets it and whistle and a timeout called by Coach Kennedy. 4:25 to go in the half, 23-14. Pirates trail. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Pirate Media Network.
Pearl Stamp and Sign is now Sign Mart. Our name has changed, but not our great service. For over 20 years, we have been your #1 hometown retailer in custom stamps, signage, and marketing products. Now we are growing and want to take you with us. Whether you have an event, starting a new business, or wish to expand your existing business, Sign Mart is committed to helping you meet your design and marketing needs. Come see the friendly staff at Sign Mart on Pearson Road in Pearl and make your mark in the business world.
Welcome back to Pearl Pirate basketball. Pirates trailed by 9, 23-14, 4:25 to go in the half. We're live at Brandon High School. The Pirates taking on the Bulldogs tonight in a Highway 80 rivalry. Of course, can't say Highway 80 much anymore. Brandon High School is not on Highway 80 anymore. Of course, Pearl High School, well, I guess technically it is. Pirate Cove goes off of Highway 80. But Brandon's now down on Highway 18 with the new high school. But the two towns, Highway 80 rivals. Hit by the foot by the Bulldogs. It'll still be Pirate ball. Some people may say the basketball rivalry is not like the football, and it's not, but anytime these two schools compete in any sport, it's a rivalry. It doesn't matter. I think if they took up underwater basket weaving, they'd have a fight to the finish in that. It's just the rivalry between these two closely knit communities. Sambriana shot up, no good. Rebound taken down by the Bulldogs. Lost on the floor. Battle for it. And it will be Pirate ball on the possession arrow. Pirates make a substitution. Lely sits down. Sambriana will inbound, looking for somebody to get it into. Now throws it deep and throws it away. Another turnover. Coco Hobson lays it up all by herself and gets the easy layup. 6 points in a quarter for Hobson, and it's now an 11-point Bulldog lead. Kalen to Adriana. KK. Cross court to Kalen. She looks to go baseline. Knocked away out of bounds. It'll still be Pearl ball. 3:35 to go in the half. More substitutions. Checking in is Jace Williams along with Alex coming back into the ball game. Alex will inbound. She's going to throw it deep to Lely overhead. She tipped it on this end. So when she touches it, nope, they're giving it to her. She tipped it on this end. I thought maybe the referee said no, she didn't. And there's a penetration by Kalen. And I think the foul's called prior to her shot. Foul's called against number 15, Kendria Kelly, her second, fourth team foul. Pirates inbound. Jace pulls it back out. Adriana loses it for a moment, but to get it back. 3:15 to go in the half. Alex in the corner. Now takes up the dribble. Trying to get it inside to Adriana. Scramble, and the Brandon Bulldogs come up with another turnover. 4 in the quarter, 13 in the half. And Olivia Countess gets penetration all the way to the middle, but she can't get the shot to go. And the Pirates come down with the rebound. And another pass stolen away. Another turnover by the Pirates. Going the other way, and Kalen's going to commit the foul. As going up for the layup was number 20, Tiffany Moore. Kalen commits her second personal. And that will send Tiffany Moore to the free throw line, shooting 2. That's 8 team fouls for the Lady Pirates. Of course, Moore was in the act of shooting, so she'll get the 2 shots, but it'll be 1 and 1 for the next foul, then 2 if there's another one after that here in the first half. First one's no good. Now the second free throw. And she misses them both. Rebound, though, taken down by the Bulldogs. Get an offensive rebound off a missed free throw. Countess, long range 3, and she hits it. And it's a 14-point lead for the Lady Bulldogs. 2.5 to go in the half. Sambriana left side. It was 2 at the end of the quarter, but the Bulldogs have opened it up in this second quarter. And Sambriana can't get her shot to go. The Bulldogs come down with a rebound. And they'll set it up. 2:10 to go in the half. Wide open inside. Nobody picked up Lauren Brooks. And she scores the easy 2. And it's a 16-point Lady Bulldog lead. Sambriana pulls up from the left wing. 2-point shot is good. Good looking jumper by Sambriana. Minute 45. Hobson, long range 3 off the mark. Rebound taken down by the Lady Pirates. Sambriana splits 2 defenders. She gets the shot in and out, no good. Ball went down in the cylinder, bounced back out. Inside pass, that time goes out of bounds off the Bulldogs. Their third turnover of the quarter, 9th of the half. And it will be Lady Pirate ball. Kalen saying, hey, somebody's got to throw the ball in. Y'all got to help me out down here. Jace comes down and inbounds it to Kalen. With Sambriana out, Kalen's going to work the point. Amber Jenkins in the ball game. Her first playing time in about 3 or 4 games now. Jace looks to go baseline. Back out to Kalen. Kalen's going to try to penetrate. Shots up, no good, but she'll be fouled and go to the free throw line. Foul's called against Michelle Keys. Her first, 5th team foul. Kaylin will be at the free throw line shooting 2. 1 of 2 from tonight at the line. She missed the first one. Now she'll get a second one. Now the second free throw attempt by Kaylin, no good. She missed them both, and the Bulldogs will get the rebound. 1 minute to go in the half. It's a 14-point Bulldog lead. Hobson loses the dribble, out of bounds. They turn it over, and the Pirates will get the ball back with 55 seconds to go. Make sure and stay tuned at the half. We got the first part of an interview with 5A state champion band director Jeff Cannon from Pearl High School. Amber Jenkins baseline jumper goes in. 30 seconds to go. It's a 12-point lead. It's a pretty lengthy interview with band director Cannon, so we got the first part of it there in this game. The rest of it will come during the boys game halftime. That pass deflected out of bounds. It'll still be Bulldog ball. Bulldogs inbound to Hobson. Over the top of Kirsch, scores the basket. Hobson with 8 points in the quarter. Inside 10 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Kirsch on the dribble, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and no shot before the end of the quarter. Pirates trail 32-18 after the first half. We're going to take a break. When we come back, you'll hear part of that interview with 5A state champion band director Jeff Cannon. Back in a moment on the Pirate Media Network.
I'm all about technology.
I'm a people person.
I use my phone for everything. Directions, texting friends, finding restaurants.
I like to talk to people. In person.
To me, bank isn't a place I go. It's something I do.
I like to go to the bank, sit down, talk things over.
Basically, this is my bank.
And this is my bank. Trustmark. They're just around the corner.
They're wherever I am.
We are. Hi, I'm here with band director for Pearl High School, Jeff Cannon. Jeff, thanks for coming in today. It's good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Great. Jeff's been at Pearl as in a leadership role for 25 years, as head band director for the last 6.
That's correct.
Of course, I knew Jeff somewhat way back when he was in high school here. Jeff was a drum major when I was a student here in 10th grade. Your junior year, I believe it was.
That's correct.
Then you graduated in '74. So Jeff's a long-time Pearl Pirate. Jeff, first thing I want to say, congratulations.
Thank you.
Pearl Pirate Band this year named the 5A state champion for bands this year. That was 4 of the last 6. You won in 07, 9, 11. Those are all odd number years. This is an even number year. What happened?
Yeah, we broke the string, and we're really proud that we broke the string too.
And so tell me a little bit about Pearl's been known for years for having a great band. It's not something that just all of a sudden happened. Different schools are known for different things, and one of the things Pearl's always been known for is an outstanding band and band program. Yes. And talk a little bit about that. You've been here 25 years, so it's not something that you come in and all of a sudden, hey, let's have a great band this year, and you go out there and put a good product on the field. Tell me what it takes to develop kids to put together a championship band.
Sure. Well, it's really a team effort between the community, the administration that we have at the central office, and the local administration here in both the high school, the middle school, and the upper elementary. That we simply couldn't do it without those administrative help, because they help us with scheduling and things like that. The really hard work goes on at the junior high.
Right.
And we have the staff over there. Matt Rowan, Amy Suddeth, Jason Harrell, and Matt Little are just incredible young teachers. We went 6 years ago. We went from having the oldest staff in the state to having the youngest staff overnight. But they brought a lot of excitement and energy to this whole program, and the kids are just well trained when they get here. And then, of course, we start in May. Start working on the fall product in May, and we work all summer long. We have a summer marching program where the kids are up here on Tuesday nights and some other days of the week. And so it takes a lot of effort on the kids' part, a lot of commitment on the kids' part too. And of course, with the parents, we have the best band parents in the world right here in Pearl, Mississippi. And so it takes a total team effort between the community, the school, the kids, and the parents.
Jeff, when you talk about that 7th and 8th grade band, of course, I got a chance to see them a little bit. And of course, we had the parade, and I watched them march in the parade. What you're saying then, as far as musical talent, of course, you do work on that, I know, here at the high school. But to have a championship band, you've got to have some level of competency and musical talent long before they get here in 10th grade.
Absolutely. If they get here and they don't know it, it's too late.
Right.
But the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade bands, if you had heard their Christmas concert a couple of weeks ago, you would have thought, oh my gosh, because there's a lot of high school bands that don't sound as good as our 7th grade band and our 8th grade band. So when they get here, they have the tools, fundamentally music tools that they need, and that's very important because our marching competitions are all based 60% music, 40% marching, and so that's why it's really, really important that they know what they're doing on their horns.
So you get them in here, and then because they come in 10th grade, they've been in band 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, and then you've got them. You talk about starting in May for your marching program.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about how that starts out, how it comes together, because I know you have a certain program that you put together.
Correct.
You work on it all summer and all fall up until competition.
Yeah.
Tell me how that comes. I'm sure it's you and a group of people put together a program. Tell me how that comes together and how that works.
Well, I think one of the secrets, and I guess it's the secret to anybody's success, is that is a team effort as well. Mm-hmm. The staff gets together, and we already know what our concept is going to be for next year.
Okay.
So we've already decided that, and then it takes some months to plan out as far as making sure that you have the music lined up where it segues from one section to the other. Then you have to find a really high quality music arranger. You also have to, you guys working with TV and all, you know that you have copyright issues that you have to go through, and that takes several months to get that accomplished. And so, but that's how it begins. It begins with staff talking about it. It begins with staff going and watching and listening. Mm-hmm. Our staff went out to the Texas State Marching Championships this year out in San Antonio and watched them for 2 days and got some great ideas and things like that. And that's the way this thing is. I mean, you can't reinvent a wheel that's already rolling and doing really well. So what we do is we just try to pick music that is entertaining for our home people because they have to watch it.
Sure.
And they support us. And so, but we also want music that's going to be exciting for our kids to play because they have to work on it for 6 months.
Right.
But then in the final analysis, it has to be something that we can be competitive with too on a state level. And we've kind of gotten into a genre of playing classical type serious music, and that has been really well accepted both by our home people, our kids, and the judges that have seen it.
When you look at a band, of course, I'm not a band person. I'll tell you that. In high school, I dated a girl in the band. She was one of the flag girls, and but when I watch bands, and I've watched, of course, the high school bands at halftime, and I've seen college bands, some on television, and when I go to games, to play the music is one thing.
Yes.
And you got to be on. You got to be on it. I mean, it's not something you get one instrument off a little bit, throws everything off.
Everything off.
So everybody's got to be on the right time, on the right pitch, on everything right for their instrument. But then they've also got to march.
That's correct.
And stay in step, stay in the right spot. Mm-hmm. How does all? I mean, that, to me, because I sit there and watch, especially some of these huge college bands walking around. And of course, Pearl does the same type stuff where you're walking and everybody's going in all different directions. All of a sudden, they end up somewhere and they're saying something.
That's right.
You know, tell me how all that comes up.
Well, it's all about geometry, which I never really thought that my high school geometry teacher, Miss Intrican, would be very proud of the fact that we use a lot of geometry, and I wasn't very good at it in high school. But No, it just takes a lot of fundamental practice.
Okay.
You know, the kids have to be fundamentally sound, not with just the way they march, but the style that they march, the size, the step, what they do with their feet and their lower body. They're athletes. That's
Right.
what it amounts to. They're music athletes. And so we start training them early on as far as technique. And once they can get that technique, we have all kinds of individual practice things that they can do, exercises that they can do that because they have to be aware of the people around them while they're doing all that stuff. And it's something a little unnerving when you ask a kid to back up diagonally and trust that everybody and play their horn,
right,
and trust that everybody behind them is going to be out of their way.
It looks like
I'm all about technology.
I'm a people person.
I use my phone for everything. Directions, texting friends, finding restaurants.
I like to talk to people. In person,
To me, bank isn't a place I go. It's something I do.
I like to go to the bank, sit down, talk things over.
Basically, this is my bank.
And this is my bank, Trustmark. They're just around the corner.
They're wherever I am.
Welcome back to Pearl Pirate basketball. We're at halftime with the Lady Pirates trailing the Lady Bulldogs of Brandon by a score of 32-18. Some first half stats. First for the Bulldogs of Brandon. Leading scorer Coco Hobson with 10 points, all in that second quarter, followed by 6 with Lauren Brooks, 5 for Olivia Countess, 4 each for Titiana Hall and Keandria Kelly, otherwise known as Pinky, and Tiffany Moore had 3. Total of 32 points. The Bulldogs committed 5 fouls. The only person with more than 1 is Keandria Kelly, and she had 2 personals in that first half. The Bulldogs led by as many as 16. It scores 14 at the half. They had 10 turnovers and 10 rebounds. The Lady Pirates leading scorers, Kaylin Kirsch with 10 points, and 4 girls with 2 each. Sambriana Brumfield, Tidra Jenkins, Amber Jenkins, and Jada McClinton each had 2 points, total of 18. The Pirates had 8 team fouls, 3 by Tidra Jenkins and 2 by Kaylin Kirsch. The Pirates committed 14 turnovers, had 10 rebounds. They never led, and it hasn't been tied since it was 0-0. A couple of chances in the first quarter to tie it up. It was at one time, I believe it was 10-8, then it was 12-10, and that 12-10 is what it was at the end of the quarter. Pirates couldn't get the basket to tie it, and then the Bulldogs opened up a 12-point advantage in the second quarter alone to lead by 14 at the half. We're ready to begin the second half of play, and it'll be Brandon Bulldogs ball. 8 minutes is on the clock as we're ready to get underway. The Bulldogs and the Pirates. Following this game, of course, will be the boys' game. And a double dribble called against Keandria Kelly right off the bat. I wasn't looking. I had to look down at something else. And she was standing out in mid-court circle. Evidently, she put both hands on the ball or something, and the referee said right there at her, just blew the whistle and gave a little indication. Inside penetration, Jada couldn't get the shot to go. Put back by Lely, won't go. The Bulldogs actually stolen away, and Kaylin gets it. And will try to keep it going for the Pirates. Adriana. Shea in the middle. Right side to Kaylin. Pirates just want to try to tip away at this lead a little bit. Stay in the game here in this quarter and see what they can do in the fourth. Now Sambriana goes to the left. Adriana back out to Lely. Right side to go to Kaylin. Kaylin looks for the 3. It wasn't there. Jada tries to penetrate and has it stolen away. And the Pirates will turn it over. Coco Hobson brings it up to court. Olivia Countess for 3. Off the mark. It'll go out of bounds off the Bulldogs. 6:47 to go in the third. No score here in the second half so far. 32-18. Next game for the Pirates will be a week from tonight. Tipped away, and the Bulldogs will they complete the turnover? Nope. Possession error going the way of the Pirates, so it'll be Pearl ball still. Next Friday night, the Pirates will host the Cougars of Northwest Rankin at Pearl High School. That'll be Friday night, February the 1st. That'll be our next broadcast. That'll be the next game for the Lady Pirates and Pirates Hoops teams. And the pass over the top of everybody all the way, and she missed a wide open layup as Kendria Kelly had it wide open and just flat missed the layup. Got it hung up between the rim and the backboard. Kaylin the other way, runs into the paint, scores the basket, and draws the foul. That foul is going to be called against Kelly, her third personal. First team foul of the second half. And that could be a little bit of a frustration foul because she knows she had the easy layup, uncontested. And frustrated from that, she gets Kaylin and fouls her. Kaylin completes a three-point play. And it's an 11-point lead for the Bulldogs. Stolen, almost stolen, but the Bulldogs maintain possession. Countess across midcourt with it. Inside, and a hard foul by Lily McIntyre as Lauren Brooks was trying to go up for the shot. He said it's on 35. I thought it was 45, but he said 35. That's 2 on Adriana. I think they got the wrong person on that foul, but that's the one they're going to call. First free throw is no good. Now the second one's coming. Lauren Brooks, 2 for 2 before this trip from the line tonight. She makes 1 of 2 here, 3 for 4 on the night. It's back to a 12-point lead. Kaylin Kirsch brings it across midcourt as we cross 6 minutes to go in the third. Jada inside, dishes, and has it stolen away by Countess. Countess, good pass on the lead pass. Layup won't go. Rebound out of bounds, I think off the Pirates. It stays Bulldog ball. Countess will inbound. Inbounds the ball to Titiana Hall. Countess gets it back. Penetrates, pulls up from the block. Shot won't go in. Rebound control by the Pirates. Now Kaylin crosses midcourt. 5.5 to go in the half. Excuse me, the third quarter. Now Kaylin. Jade at the free throw line. Gets it to Adriana. She penetrates, splits the defenders. Layup won't go. Adriana had the shot she wanted, just couldn't get it to go in. Bulldogs come down with the rebound. That shot won't go. Put back won't go. Battle for it, and the Pirates will come down with it this time. Actually, Brandon ends up with the ball after it goes out of bounds. And I think a timeout taken is a timeout by the Bulldogs. 4:59 to go. 12-point Bulldog lead back in 30 seconds on the Pirate Media Network.
Harvey's Fish Hut is located on the corner of Airport Road and Old Whitfield Road in Pearl, Mississippi. Harvey's prides itself on having the best fried catfish in the metro area, as well as tasty pan trout. Harvey's Fish Hut only serves quality Mississippi farm-raised catfish. Dine in or carry out, Harvey's Fish Hut is always served hot and fresh, open Monday through Saturday for both lunch and dinner. So stop by and see Willie Harvey at Harvey's Fish Hut on the corner of Airport Road and Old Whitfield Road, or call to place your order at 601-939-6262. 601-939-6262.
Welcome back to Pearl Pirate basketball. 4:59 to go in the third, 33-21. Pirates trail Brandon. Again, following this game, we'll have boys action tonight. As always, we will shut down our broadcast for a moment between the games, just in time to reset it. We set it up as 2 separate broadcasts in case you want to go back and watch the archive on our website. You can pull up just the boys if you'd like. 3-point shot, in and out, no good by Hobson. Rebound, and a Countess gets the rebound and the putback. where go back to regular programs, about 2 or 3 minutes between the games. Fouls called against Michelle Keys, her second team foul of the second half. That's going to have Adriana at the free throw line shooting 2. First one is good. Adriana on the season, 42%, 22 of 53 from the charity stripe. She'll try to be 2 for 2 here if she can make this one. And does. Now it's Brandon Ball. Pirates going into some full court pressure. Countess with the ball. She'll work against Kaylin Kirsch. Goes with the left hand across midcourt. Kaylin tips it away, but it'll be off the Pirates. It'll be Brandon Ball. It's a 12-point lead. It was 14 at the break. It's 35-23, 4:29 to go in the third. That shot's up, no good. Rebounded, taken down by the Pirates as Hall couldn't get it to go. Now Sambriana sets the offense. Working against Hobson, gets the runner to not go in. It bounces around, and the Bulldogs come down with the rebound. Going hard the other way, shots up, and I think an offensive foul. It is an offensive foul called against Hall, her second, third team foul. 4:03 to go. The Pirates trying to cut into a 12-point deficit. Left side to Kaylin. Back to Sambriana. Adriana on the right. Has it deflected away, but she retrieves it. Shea will reset it with 3:40 to go in the third. Adriana tries to get around Hall. Does. Penetrates. Has it blocked by Countess. And here come the Bulldogs the other way. And Olivia Countess will set it up. She's guarded by Kaylin Kirsch. Dishes to Hobson. Down inside. Kicks it out. 2-point shot. Her foot was on the line. The rebound taken down by the Bulldogs. Brown took the shot. And the referee looking right down the line said her toe was on the line. It would have been 2 if she made it. Still Brandon Ball. Penetration, shot by Hall, no good. And a battle for the rebound, and a foul is called against Titiana Hall, her third, fourth team foul. Substitution coming in is number 31, Lauren Brooks. And T. Hall will sit down. 3 minutes to go in the third, 35-23 the score. Kaylin on the right side, looks to penetrate, goes to baseline, pulls up, makes the shot, score the basket. Pirates got it to a 10-point lead, 35-25. Hobson working against Shea Brumfield, brings it up the court. Into the corner it goes. Ashley Brown, and she travels, she shuffled that pivot foot. Referee on the spot, calls it. Tiffany Moore checks in for Ashley Brown. 2:31 to go in the third. Pirates trying to cut into a 10-point deficit. Shea will walk it up the court. Shea Brumfield, a sophomore guard running this Pirate offense. Getting a lot of good experience this year. Pirates almost turn it over. Shea takes the thing, penetrates, passes, no good. But a foul. Number 13 commits a personal foul. That's Ashley Brown, her second, fifth team foul. Teidra Jenkins will be at the free throw line shooting. First one is good. She'll get a second one. And she makes them both. Pirates cut the lead to 8. Hobson working against Tidra. Has it deflected away, and the Pirates come away with a rebound, come away with a loose ball, and the Bulldogs steal it right back. Countess can't get it to go. Hobson put back, won't go. They had 2 chances and couldn't get either one of them to go. And the Pirates come back with the ball, trailing by 8 with 1:40 to go in the third. Kirsch can't get her shot to go. Rebounded by Countess. And we've got a double dribble called against the Bulldogs. Another turnover. 1:28 in the third, 35-27. Pirates trailed by 14 at the half. They've cut it to 8 right now. And we'll try to make it even less with a basket here. Trying to get the ball to Kaylin. She's being guarded closely by Ashley Brown. Adriana splits the defense, and we got a block or a foul. It is going to be a block against the Bulldogs. Number 31 commits the foul. That is Lauren Brooks. That's her first. 6th team foul. And should be on the floor. I don't think they're going to give her shooting yet. Putting a bit away from the basket. That's 6, though. The next one will have the Pirates in the bonus. And we've got a foul against the Pirates called against Alex Young, her second team foul. And the Bulldogs get the ball back. Hobson deflected out of bounds off of Adriana. Still Bulldog ball. 65 seconds to go in the third. 35-27. Bulldogs trying to get it in, and they finally do. Get it out high to Ashley Brown. Back into the hands of Tiffany Moore. She hit a 3 back in the first quarter. That's her only points of the night. Left-handed dribble to the left side. Hobson goes to the right side around the screen. Adriana picks her up. Long 3 by Countess, no good, and rebounded by Adriana. Countess tried that one from downtown. Kaylin Kirsch backs it out, gives it to Sambriana. 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Adriana goes to penetrate to the baseline. Back to Kaylin. 15 seconds. Kaylin drives baseline. Shot won't go. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. They're going to push it up the court. 10 seconds in the quarter. Hobson turns around. Jumper no good. Rebound out of bounds. Bulldog ball. Jada and Lily both will check in for the last 6 seconds. Adriana and Alex will sit down. 35-27. 6 seconds on the clock for the third quarter. Countess wide open for the 3 in the corner. Good. Just like that, it's back to an 11-point lead. And that's the end of 3. Back in 60 seconds on the Pirate Media Network.
It was once called East Jackson, but the city of Pearl's been coming into its own ever since then. The folks at the Pearl Chamber of Commerce are proud of their city and want to give you just a few facts to consider. For instance, its commitment to excellence in education with Pearl's public schools and the Rankin branch of Hines Community College. It's a community whose people are grounded in faith and family. Consider Pearl's political contributions. Ray Rogers and Dean Kirby in the state legislature, and U.S. Congressman Greg Harper's district headquarters in his hometown of Pearl. It's become a handsome east entrance to the metro area on I-20 with shopping places like Bass Pro and the new Sam's Club, and Trustmark Park, home of the Mississippi Braves. The State Fire Academy is in Pearl, and so is the state headquarters of MEMA and other government agencies. The newly elected slate of city officials is excited about Pearl and making it an even better place. It's come a long way from being just a quaint little neighborhood east of Jackson. The city of Pearl, a city creating its own future.
Hometown Spotlight is sponsored by the Pearl Chamber of Commerce.
Pirates cut 3 points off the halftime lead. It was 14 at the half of the Bulldogs. It's 11 after 3. 8 minutes on the clock as we're ready for the quarter number 4 tonight. Following this game, again, of course, we'll get an interview with head coach Lacey Kennedy. And then get ready for the boys' game. It'll be Brandon Ball as we begin the fourth quarter. Countess, who hit the 3 right at the end of the quarter for the Bulldogs to make it back from 8 to an 11-point lead, will inbound the ball. Pirates outscored the Bulldogs 9-6 in that third quarter. A low-scoring quarter for both teams. Now the Bulldogs with the ball. Penetrating is Kelly. She gets the shot to go. And just like that, the Bulldogs lead is back up to 13. Kirst to Sambriana. Penetrates. Running one-hander. Won't go. And the Bulldogs come down with a rebound. They're going to take it back the other way. Kelly left side. Three-point shot is good by Tiffany Moore. She hit one in the first quarter and hits one in the fourth quarter. And just like that, the Bulldogs matched their largest lead of the game at 16. They led by 16 in the first half, 14 at the half. And now it's 16 again here at the fourth quarter. Deflected away, stolen away by the Bulldogs. And shot's going to be up. And an offensive foul is going to be called against Lauren Brooks. Her second, 7th team foul. 6:50 to go in the game. Pirates will have the ball, trailing by 16. Sambriana works, bounce pass to Adriana, and a whistle and a foul is called against Lauren Brooks. Her third, 8th team foul, and that'll have the Pirates shooting 1-1. They're not giving us the 1-1. Should be 1-1. Now they see it. They're going to get it. So it'll be Adriana at the free throw line. Shooting the 1 plus the bonus. First free throw, no good. Misses the front end. And the Brandon Bulldogs come down with the rebound. 6:20 to go in the game, 43-27, Bulldogs lead. Pass inside, wide open is Lauren Brooks. She scores the easy layup, and it's a 18-point lead. Adriana penetrates, gets the basket to go. Only her 4th point of the night, her first field goal. She had 2 free throws earlier. Actually, those were in the third quarter. And pass thrown away and out of bounds. It'll be Pearl ball after the turnover. .540 to go in the game. Pirates trailing. Sambriana working out high against Moore. Kalen loses it out of bounds, deflected by the Bulldogs. It'll still be Pearl ball. And I think the ball ended up out near the concession stand. Sambriana had to retrieve it. Into Kalen. She'll take the 3 off the mark. Rebound controlled by the Pirates. Sambriana gets run over here near the bench. Fouls called against number 20, Tiffany Moore, her first. 9th team foul. That'll have Sambriana at the free throw line. Shooting 1-1. That's number 9, so the next foul will have the Pirates shooting 2 the rest of the game. 3 substitutions coming in for Brandon. Number 21, Rachel Franklin, I believe her first action of the night. Hobson coming back in. Also back into the game, number 13, Ashley Brown. Sambriana makes the front end of the 1-1. Again, as I mentioned earlier, Sambriana on the season a 91% shooter. 21 of 23, now 22 of 24. And misses the second one. And now Brandon with the rebound comes back on the offensive end. Sambriana, tough defense against Brown. Actually, timeout call. 4:57 to go. 15-point Bulldog lead. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Pirate Media Network.
Serving Mississippi since 1967, Mississippi Bonding Company is prepared to help in your time of need. Our agents are the quickest, most efficient, and most educated bail bonds agents in the area. We use state-of-the-art computer equipment and services to process all applications, credit cards, and deliver the necessary documents to get your friends and family released as quickly as possible. All jails, all courts, statewide and nationwide service, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. In trouble? Call Mississippi Bonding Company right now and let our professional agents help.
Welcome back to Pearl Pirate basketball. 4:57 to go in the game. Pirates trail by 15. The Bulldogs have led by as many as 18. Pirates have not led in the game. Had a couple of chances back in the first quarter. Got it to within 2. That was as close as she got. Now the Bulldogs with 4:50 to go have the ball. Hobson, right side now to Moore. Tiffany against Sambriana. She's going to try to go baselines. Cut off. She'll get it back out high to Hobson, who will reset it. Franklin. Left side now to Brown. Inside to Franklin. She gets the shot. No good. Rebounded by the Pirates. Now Sambriana to Kalen, has it deflected and stolen away. A turnover by the Pirates, and the Bulldogs turn it right back over on the traveling violation. The Pirates will get it back. Amber Jenkins checking into the game. Pirates inbound the ball to Amber. She'll run the offense. To Kalen. Kalen dribbles around to the right. All the way to the hole, throws it up, no good. Rebound out of bounds, and I think it's still going to be Pearl ball. Nope, it is Brandon ball, my bad. I thought it looked like it got knocked out of bounds off a Pirate, but I misread the official signal. Substitutions again for the Bulldogs. Count is coming back into the game, as does Kelly. Just inside 4 minutes in the contest. Kalen tips it away out of bounds. It'll still be Brandon ball. Long up the court and out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. It'll still be Pearl ball. And it'll go right back to where Olivia threw it from, because that never touched a Brandon player in play. The Pearl soccer teams will play in the second round of the playoffs tomorrow. Both teams won this past Tuesday night. The girls won, I believe it was 1-0, and the boys won 2-1 in triple overtime, or in a shootout, but I think it went to like 3 overtimes and to do the shootout or something like that. But the boys did get a 2-1 victory in the shootout. Pass deflected, out of bounds, still Pearl ball. The boys go to Stone, the girls go to South Jones tomorrow, or vice versa. One goes to South Jones, one goes to Stone. And I could be backwards on which one's going where. But they'll be traveling tomorrow, playing soccer, trying to advance to a South State championship. Out of bounds, I think off the Bulldogs, still going to be Pirate ball. That South State Championship would be Tuesday night on the road, depending on who wins the other half, but we've figured it out that no matter what the Pirates do or what the other teams do, the Tuesday night game would still be on the road. And I think it's either Pascagoula or West Jones, both boys and girls. That's who's playing from the other side of the bracket, both boys and girls from West Jones and Pascagoula. So between those two will win the other half. That's South State. Turnover by the Pirates. And then the state championship would be next Friday and Saturday. For 5A, it would be Saturday at Clinton High School. That'll be the last games. I think they're at like 5:30 and 7 or something like that for the late games next Saturday night for the 5A state championship. All those will be at Clinton High School. Inside pass, Hobson can't get it to go. She draws the foul. Foul's called against Jace Williams, her first. Third team foul. Hobson will go to the free throw line. But the way the schedules work, we won't be able to do the broadcast for those soccer games. But make the trip down to South Jones or Stone, whether you're a girls or boys fan, and root the Lady Pirates and Pirates on in soccer action as they try to advance in the playoffs. Hobson hits both free throws. It's a 17-point lead. 3:04 remaining in the girls' game. Again, at the conclusion of this game, we'll have a quick interview with Coach Kennedy. And then we'll go back to regular programming for about 3 or 4 minutes as we reset, get ready for the boys' game. Kaylin Kirsch, three-pointer, won't go. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Hobson goes the other way, pulls up, jumper won't go. Rebound on the floor. And it's Pearl ball. .241 to go, 17-point Bulldog lead. Traveling or double dribble against Jace. Another turnover by the Pirates. Substitute was Kiana was coming in, but the referee didn't see her. She kind of squatted down right behind him, and he didn't know she was there. Had to get his attention. Brandon has the ball in a 17-point lead with 2:20 remaining in the contest. Pirates showing some pressure defense. They're going to play hard to the end. Coach Kennedy will not let this team lay down regardless of the score. Foul's called against Lily McIntyre, her first, fourth team foul. Good experience for next year. Two senior starters, Kaylin Kirsch, Lily McIntyre. That's the only two seniors that see much playing time. DeAndrea Bingham, the only other senior on the team. Two minutes to go in the game, 2 minutes. Brown tries to penetrate, loses it, gets it back. Tips it back to Moore. She backs up to three and hits it. Tiffany Moore with her third three-pointer of the night, and it's a 20-point lead for the Bulldogs. And they get another turnover, and we'll take it the other way. Into the paint, shot won't go. Had a girl slip and hit the mixer board stand over here to our right where the PA announcer is. I'm glad that she wasn't hurt. Minute and a half to go. It's a 20-point Bulldog lead. Right elbow jumper won't go for Deshia Williams. Pirates come away with a rebound. Knocked out of bounds and went off Sambriana's leg, so it'll be a turnover by the Pirates. And the Bulldogs get it back. 1:18 to go, 50-30 the score. Checking back into the game for the Pirates is Alex Young, also Lily McIntyre checking back in. Two-point shot. Her foot was on the line. No good, but the rebound taken down by the Pirates. Sambriana pushing it hard up the court. Gets inside, loses it out of bounds. Still going to be Pearl ball. And now Adriana's going to go back in. Kaylin will sit down. 67 seconds to go. It's a 20-point game. Again, I will try to get a quick word with Coach Kennedy. Three-point shot by Stacks won't go in. Bulldogs come down with a rebound. And the Pirates get the turnover. We'll take it back the other way. Sambriana looking for help. Finds it in Adriana. 45 seconds to go. Shot no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Getting kind of wild out here as we got a traveling violation by the Bulldogs. 37 seconds. Stacks loses it. It's going to go out of bounds. Another turnover by the Pirates. By my book, that's 24 turnovers. Still below their season average, but higher than it was last Tuesday night when they had only 19. Penetration all the way in, and traveling is what the call is going to be. Kind of a gift there by the officials instead of calling the foul. Could have gone either way, offensive, defensive. I didn't think Adriana was set, but he gave her the benefit of the doubt, just called the travel. 10 seconds to go in the game. Sambriana on the dribble, pulls up from 15 and hits the jump shot. And 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. That's going to be your final. The Bulldogs will win by a score of 50-32, and the Pirates will fall to 4-16. The Bulldogs will improve to 20-4. We're going to take 30 seconds. Be back with a word from head coach Lacey Kennedy in 30 seconds on the Pirate Media Network.
It's easy to have concerns about your cooling and heating system in the middle of summer, especially when you live in the Deep South. My friends at Hermetic Rush Services recommend you let them take away these worries when you call Hermetic Rush Services at 601-932-7874 for all your residential and commercial cooling and heating needs. You'll feel smarter from the shoulders up and a whole lot more comfortable head to toe. Hermetic Rush Services, where Rush is our middle name. Call them today, 601-932-7874.
Welcome back to Pearl Pirate basketball. Getting Coach Lacey Kennedy over here and get a quick word with her. Coach Kennedy, obviously a disappointing night tonight. You lose 50-32. I just want to ask you, you come off of a huge victory Tuesday night, probably the biggest victory of your career here at Pearl High School in your first season. Any after effects from Tuesday coming into the night?
No, I don't think so. I think they were intimidated when they came in. We probably had 6 turnovers back-to-back to start the game, and they never really played like they believed they could win. And we had it at a 6-point game going into, I don't know, well into the third quarter. I mean, we were fine as far as I was concerned, but it never looked like to me like they believed it. And, you know, the most disappointing part of the whole thing is we didn't play that whole game through.
Right.
We quit, and that's something that my teams don't do, so I'm not very happy right now.
Well, one of the things I commented about, because early in the fourth quarter they were still giving it all they had, it appeared to me. But then, as you said, later it got the less it looked. And I made the comment, said a Coach Kennedy team's not going to quit, and I'm sure you'll have a word with them about that.
Oh, yes, we don't do that.
You're going to get a week now before you play another game. Northwest Rankin will come to Pearl High School a week from tonight. Any difference in practice when you got a whole week off versus 3 days?
Oh, yeah, we're going to do lots of running to start it off with, and then we'll do a little bit of shooting at the end. So.
Good deal. Coach, thanks a lot.
All right, thanks.
Coach Kennedy, obviously disappointed in the way tonight turned out in a loss to the Brandon Lady Bulldogs by a score of 50-32. We're going to step away for a few moments, go back to regular programming, and then we'll be back for the boys' game. You're watching Pearl Pirate basketball, and tonight's broadcast is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, downloads, or copying of any type without the express written permission of the Pirate Media Network is strictly prohibited. Thanks to Carol Davis on the camera, Roy Harper, our director, Greg Cuthbert back at the studio. Going back to regular programming, about 3 or 4 minutes to be back for the boys game. Until then, I'm DP saying good night. Hey, this mic was pointed the wrong way. It's supposed to be pointed down to the floor. I knew something didn't sound right. My bad. I'm going to leave it up now so you can do it back to him. Then put it in right down to the floor just like that. Okay. It gets that squeak on the floor.